Welcome. This isn't your average movie podcast. We go where no man has gone before.
You know what I'm craving? A little perspective.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Say something, goddammit! You're on television! You're live to the whole world!
Join us as we review movies new and old. You're tuned into Lupo's Cinema Symposium. Welcome back, everybody, to another beautiful episode of Lupo's Cinema Symposium, the podcast where I have two of my movie friends. I forced them to watch shitty movies this episode specifically, and I get to wallow in the dirt and the mud as well. I am your host, Lupo, aka Jim. Nice to see you guys. Hi, how are you? Joined, as always, by my two beautiful co-hosts, Robbie and Christian. Guys, how are your eyes?
I'm blind.
Do they burn from seeing the cinematic masterpiece that is the Shane Dawson debut film and a movie that genuinely just made me a little sad?
Yeah.
A little sad.
I'm not wasting a quote on this intro. Fuck these two movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, say the other movie too, Jim. Today is a double feature. It's a little different.
14 action crime film based on the racing video game series that I personally very much love. Need for Speed. This weird, botched abortion is now tied to a franchise that I really like. So this is awesome. Yeah,
I'm glad we're combining these because I think I had a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun shitting on these because they're very, very bad. Spoiler. But I'm glad we're combining it into one podcast because I just don't know how that these deserve a full podcast each.
No,
they just
no,
don't.
they don't.
No,
They don't.
I'm glad, these actually happen to be separate wheel picks from movies that we did, and I happen to just move and be lazy. Oh, you know what that means, since it was a delay since our last upload. We are in a new season. Welcome to season 15.
No, we're not. This is not a season opener.
Season 17 of the podcast.
It was not a long enough time. That was not a long enough time.
Yeah,
it was spring break. We'll call it spring break. Yeah. It's like when The Office, it would have the break at Christmas, and then it would come back. No, okay.
I'm with you. I get exactly what you mean.
Okay.
So yeah, it just happened to line up that we had to take a little break as we had these two movies lined up, picked by the wheel. So we decided to bang them out both, and thank God we did because I really don't think I could have taken such a booty blast, like a 1 week flashbang of a shit movie followed by another week of a flashbang of a shit movie. And I normally don't like to be negative. I'm normally the pretty positive guy here.
Good luck with that.
But I think I've been reading a lot, so now I have thoughts about things. And in order to
wow, okay.
In order to appreciate
wow.
In order to appreciate good art or good movies in this instance, you do have to stick your head in the sand and play around in the mud a little bit. I think it makes a good movie that you really love. You look back on it fondly and you're like, you know what? I do think that Click is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. So that being said, I do feel like we should start out with Need for Speed. And again,
I agree.
I don't mean to keep, rambling on here, but Need for Speed is a very beloved franchise of mine. I've played every single Need for Speed game since Need for Speed Underground 2. And
do they have plots?
They do. They actually do, and they were good enough that if they had plucked one or two it would have made for a really good movie. And it is very funny because this was made in 2014. I believe Need for Speed Heat or something had just come out, or like Pro Street 2 or something like that. In 2016, they made a game called Need for Speed, and it had sort of like a film, like it had like a movie tone to it, where it was a lot of story heavy, like cutscenes. And I'd like to think that the game, like EA Studios, looked at the movie and they said, "Wow, we could probably do better." And I don't even remember what the story is, but it was better than this movie. This movie seems like somebody had written a sort of like action car film, and they said, "Yo, it would be really good. Let's just slap Need for Speed on it, so then we can go up to these actors and be like, yo, this historic gaming franchise? Yeah, we have a movie for it."
This is gonna span a billion sequels. It's gonna rival the Fast and the Furious movies in terms of success.
I can
And that's-
almost guarantee that's exactly what happened. And then
course.
I don't know.
just
I
make
I
them-
don't think so. I think because the script is so bad, I don't think it works on its own at all. So I do kind of feel like they had the idea of, all right, guys, we need to make a fucking Need for Speed movie. We have let's say they have 10 months to make a movie. They're like, fuck, what are we gonna do? And then they just threw something together. That's kind of the vibe I got. And they got Aaron Paul really early on, and he kind of was excited at first, and then he showed up to the set, and he probably kind of realized, oh, this is really dog shit, and then he was stuck there.
Wow, they actually.
That's kind of the
didn't
vibe I
know-
got.
There's so many shots of Aaron Paul just concentrating on driving really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of attempts at aura farming shots and shit. But I think I wrote down, I don't know why I was taking notes for this movie, but I wrote down very early on, I was like, this group of people is one of the most aura-less group of people I've ever seen in my entire life.
And the intro is it gives you such whiplash. Going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get all our cool character intros in the first
Yeah.
couple of minutes.
Which
And it's just it's they're half written, we came in too late to know what
yeah.
I don't know. It was just
It
so
almost gives you
odd.
the vibe they're it's almost like if they're part of the game and you're supposed to know who they are from the game. And that's kind of when I want to ask Jimmy. I was like, because that is what it felt like. It felt like a video game movie where they're all right, the audience will kind of oh, it's this person. It's, oh my gosh, it's this person. It's it felt like that a little bit to me. But I also kind of feel like since it's Need for Speed, that's probably not the case. But
No.
is that the case, Jimmy?
No. None of these people, the thing is that
Not
Need
even
for
Michael
Speed-
Keaton. Michael Keaton felt oh, this is so weird and off. Even the casting feels wrong. That I was this has to be a character in the game.
Soul Patch Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was like, why did
I
they
could do a quick?
get Michael Keaton for this? He's great, but for this role, I mean, I don't know.
The only thing that he is locked down for in video games is playing Chick Hicks, and actually, he is in Black Ops 2. He is Hudson, Jason Hudson.
Who?
Hudson? Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton is Hudson?
Yeah. He
What the
replaced
fuck,
Ed
dude?
Harris.
That's insane. How did I never know that?
I don't know. This
That's
is new for me.
fucking crazy. You just blew my mind.
Yeah. But no.
No wonder that was so fucking good, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Holy shit.
I forgot he was Chick Hicks.
Dinoco Blue.
So, but that Michael Keaton character is not based
No,
on any of the games.
None of these. I mean, from my
Why
understanding
is
is
he
that none
like
of these,
that? Then?
He's just a fucking.
I don't
He's literally.
understand. I
He's
don't
literally
understand the
Elon
character.
Musk if he decided to get into cars. He's like, yo, I just got a lot of money, and you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna have this weird sort of live streaming, but it's dark web. So it's this semi hidden thing, but I'm broadcasting this, and people are texting me pictures. And I'm like, dude, get your AMG into this race right now.
They're also Remy Malik is in this movie, and his eyes have never been bigger in any movie.
Yeah.
It looks like he did a line of coke before every take, man.
Yeah, that
Everything
actually.
I see him in, the first thing I ever saw him in was Mr. Robot, and everything I've seen him in since
Not as good.
just like makes me feel like maybe I was going crazy, but like he genuinely was really good on that show, and I feel like people don't believe me if they haven't seen the show and they only know him from other things. But like, yeah, he in this he was really bad as well. But he sucks in a lot of stuff.
like
he's in.
at least Michael Keaton is like putting an effort in.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a weird role, but it's not like his fault. It just feels like definitely feels like he's miscast. It feels like they got a name, like he was probably hot at the time, and they were just like, we need to get Michael Keaton for this, and like they threw him in there.
I'll say
But like that character, I feel like it's funny. It almost would work better now than back then with like streamers.
as like Reggie from Surf's Up. If you know what I'm talking, like the porcupine dude.
I haven't seen that. in a
No,
long
that's
time.
just me.
No,
All right,
dude.
never mind.
I only
It's
know
been too
Chicken
long.
Joe. I only know Chicken Joe.
Also, like I'm so disappointed in the camera work. Like every single shot in this movie just sucks so
Yeah,
bad.
it does.
Like
Yeah.
driving, like it's cool. You're driving cool cars and cool places. Like, can we linger on that for a second? Like, it feels like you're hitting the perspective like change button in a Need
Yeah.
for Speed game. It's like let's see my hands on the wheel. Let's see Aaron Paul's face. Let's see an over the top shot of the car. Like, just show me the cool driving. Like, it's not that hard. I don't know. Also,
It does everything wrong that F1 does right.
Yeah. Also, I will say, to go back in the beginning, I wasn't clear that there was actually a protagonist or an antagonist. I was like, is Aaron Paul the bad guy? Like, I was like, I don't know what's happening.
This whole movie makes me sad. It's like watching something you love. I don't know. Like, get addicted to drugs
Explode
or
and
you see
roll
them
off a
homeless
bridge.
offering hand jobs on the street. I don't know.
It's also like they have this big build up to this race, and it's like you kind of at least I thought, I'm like, okay, this must be like a real race, you know? And it's kind of like not. It's just like there's no people there. There's nothing going. They just pick an area and they're just racing. And I guess he has cameras there and he's live streaming it. It's just like so weird. It's such a weird movie. And then there's a couple other things in that race that like, so like the cops are chasing Aaron Paul or whatever, and he's like trying to prove his innocence. It's so convoluted and like stupid, and it's so unnecessary. But anyway, while they're in the race, the cops are like trying to stop them, and instead of blocking the road, they wait until they're driving by and
Send a
hit
whole
them at
truck.
full speed. Like they're trying to actually kill them instead of just stopping the race. It's so fucking funny, and I don't think there's a logical explanation for the way they do that.
Or
Dude,
the
first
news
race?
helicopter, dude.
the first race when the car like rolls off the bridge and explodes, and you get that slow mo of Aaron Paul like screaming.
Dude, I
and,
knew
like,
I knew he
so
was gonna run
fucking
down. I
funny.
screamed before he did. I was like, he's gonna go, no! And he
Yeah, they
falls
try,
to
to,
his
they
knees.
try to do cars.
No!
It was so funny. That was the only genuine laugh I had between both of these movies.
It's like a
But that actually was really funny too, because when the car flips, like you expect it to like, I don't know, I just expected it to be not so sudden. As soon as the car touches down, it fucking explodes. It's like instant.
It's like SpongeBob.
crazy. I was like, I've never seen a car do that ever in my life. That was awesome.
It's like, am I watching a cartoon? Oh, I forgot. Your girl's in this movie, Rob. Your number one favorite actress,
Dakota Johnson?
Dakota Johnson.
Dude, she's also like doesn't need to be in
She
the
doesn't.
movie at all. She's literally in there to make Aaron. I guess it's like to make him like feel cucked, and I guess we're supposed to like sympathize with him. We're supposed to be like, oh, the cuck, the poor cuck.
Bro, the
Like,
dialogue between them, holy shit.
Dude, she's introduced. She's like, she's introduced to like make him look like a cuck, and then she's not seen for like an hour, and then later on she's like, I broke up with that guy, he's
I
a
actually
bad
hate
guy,
him.
and then she's
Yeah.
never seen again. She's in like 2 consequential scenes,
My
and that's
theory
it.
is that she
And also, she's the sister of the guy who died. I had no fucking idea until she said that. I was
Yeah.
like, "What? That's your brother?" Also, the guy who died, most obvious guy to die in any movie ever.
doesn't he
Like,
stop in the garage and starts like he's like, "I love you, man. I don't know if you know that. Like, this guy is going to
This is like
explode."
I feel
He's like, "I
bad.
had a vision. I had a vision. You're gonna win. This is how my vision happened."
I can't
It's
wait.
like,
I'm gonna
what
go to
the fuck?
college after this race.
I always feel bad for Aaron Paul because like this movie clearly like blocked him from becoming anything other than Jesse Pinkman his entire life.
Where is
That's
I
Todd
think
in the
true.
Breaking Bad run? Is this
This
right
is
after?
immediately
He'll always be Todd to me.
Todd. 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 I agree, but this was like wasn't this his first
Yeah.
big project after Breaking Bad was over?
Yeah,
It's like the
probably.
year after, I think.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
around that time.
What
Dude,
a rip.
yeah.
It didn't stop Michael Keaton though. I think this was right after Birdman, or maybe it was right before. I don't know. I'm trying to think. This was 2014.
This
Yeah.
was 20. Well, it was filming in 20. I believe filming began 2012, 2013 ish.
Okay, I think Birdman was 2013. So
Yeah.
they probably were like the guy from Birdman. We
This is
need,
It's
we
the same
need
year.
him.
It's the same year as
Yeah.
Birdman, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. What did he do directly after this?
Who? Michael Keaton?
No,
Probably
I'm
the
looking at
founder?
Aaron Paul. He did Tron. He was in Tron Uprising.
Yeah, he just has bad luck. Then.
Tron.
Yeah.
What Tron movie?
We're combining the pods here. Aaron Paul, guess what program he appeared on to promote
Oh.
Need for Speed?
Just say some stupid wrestling thing.
Shane Dawson.
Oh, he did hop on Raw. He entered the arena in a sports car with Dolph Ziggler.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's my reaction to that. Oh wow.
Yeah. What a time to be alive.
But yeah, I just think like you were saying, Christian, with the like even the racing, like you expect at least you have to do the racing right, and it's just so boring. They barely I feel like they barely show off the cars, and the cars that they do use, like they're using like a Mustang. You will see like
The
I'll
GT
go to Philly.
500.
I'll go to Philly
Yeah.
and I'll see that fucking Mustang like 5 times. Like why are we doing this? I don't know. I don't think the only reaon this movie was made is because they
Had a property that
name.
they owned the
yeah,
rights
they had a
to,
property. Yeah.
It's just it's IP nonsense. Like
Yeah.
this movie
it's-
sucks so bad.
I mean, you know, I just wish I could if you could do like a mulligan on a movie.
I
And
don't
just,
think
like,
we
you're like,
need
let's
another.
just
I really
try-
don't
just
think
give it
we
one
need
more
a Need
crack.
for Speed.
I would have been better. It had a budget of $200 million and it made $66 million.
And the ending is so bad. Like where
Yeah.
they get in where she picks him up in the Mustang and then like Remy Malik and the other dude are on like the iPad, like FaceTiming him. And they're like, yeah, everything's gonna be okay now. You did it.
This might
it's just-
not. This may be like a. Did you guys play the newest Saints Row game?
No.
Well, what was that? Like the remake of the
Yeah, it kind of has like the reference I want to make is that when they made that new one, just the dialogue that all of them had was so very fucking corny. And this
Yeah.
dialogue reminds me strongly of that, where I don't know if the writers thought that just like bickering with like, it was just bickering that they all did. And it was like, haha, see guys, they're arguing while their friend's about to die. Isn't this cool? That's how they love each other.
Yeah, it for me it felt very like almost like High School Musical like type performance and like dialogue and stuff. It was like they're like the villain in like a high school show or something. Like
and it's weird.
I don't know how to explain it.
Like they only advance like the drama between the characters during the races.
Yeah.
Like it's just bad.
There were a couple other things that really pissed me off that I just remembered. His friend dies. He goes to jail, I think, right? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
like
Yeah.
he gets out, And like, so this is probably in the movie. It's probably like 5 minutes later. He's in the car with the girl, and he's driving like a fucking psycho, and she's like freaking out, and he's laughing at her while she's freaking out. And like, I'm like, 5 minutes ago, we watched I guess your best friend or whatever fucking explode.
Oh well, that
because
was
you guys were fucking driving recklessly.
No,
And
that
now
was
you're
2 years
laughing at
later.
her for being scared. Like, bro,
2 years later,
this
he
movie's
goes to
fucking
probation.
stupid.
You don't understand.
And then one other thing that really pissed me off. This probably pissed me off more than anything in the entire movie, and that says a lot. There's a certain moment where he's recording the cop. He wants to record the cop chasing him or whatever. And he hits the FaceTime button on the fucking car. And it opens the fucking camera, like, to record, but not to call somebody. Why? Why did they do that? Like, how did nobody notice that? Like, it's so easy. Just fucking Photoshop the fucking camera onto the icon. Like, why? It's such a simple fix. It's literally the easiest thing you could fix in a movie. So, yeah, that fucking pissed me off. Oh, and then the fucking, there's a point in the movie where they play, like, All Along the Watchtower, and it's fucking the worst cover I've ever fucking heard in my life. Like, what the fuck? There's, like, so many good versions of that song you could have picked, and you picked just the worst one I've ever heard. It was terrible.
This made me want to stop watching movies forever.
And then Kid Cudi. Oh, also Kid Cudi's in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't talk about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He keeps talking about twerk. Maybe twerk meant something different in 2014. He's twerking in the jail. But, like,
No, the
he's
end
not
credits-
twerking.
the
They're
end
just
credits-
dancing. What are you talking about? You're not twerking. I don't
Why
know.
was that like
Maybe it meant something different.
Why was that like a post-credit scene?
Yeah.
Because he wanted it in there, probably. He's like, no, this completes my character arc.
I did love the ending. How they like the whole setup of the ending is Aaron Paul hates this guy, not because he got his friend killed, which is fair because low key Aaron Paul should blame himself as well for that whole situation. I mean, they're racing on a street, you know, in the middle of whatever. Anyway, the ending is set up because he's mad at that guy for not going back to help his friend after he exploded. So in the end of the race, when that guy crashes and Aaron Paul's about to win the race, he stops and he goes back to check on the guy, and it feels very much like Cars, except unlike Lightning McQueen, the only reason he goes back is so he can punch the guy in the face, and then he goes and finishes the race. And I just thought that was fucking hilarious. Not in a good way, but very funny.
Where do you rank his name in the annals of antagonists? Dino Brewster.
Oh my god.
Oh, just his name?
Dino Brewster. What a very intimidating, menacing person.
See, like, that kind of name, that's why it's, like, tricking me. Because, like, you hear a name like that, you're like, that must be from a video game. You know? That's not. You're telling me that's not. Dino Brewster is not from
I'll
the
look
Need
up
for Speed
Dino
video
Brewster
game?
right now. That's Dino Brewster. Just throwing
That has to be from the game. It has to be. There's no way a screenwriter would write that name and be like, that's it. That's
from the
one.
Need for Speed wiki. He's just the antagonist of the Need for Speed film.
Wow.
That's it.
I feel like this movie could have been more Speed Racer, and it would have been better. And I don't mean
Yeah.
like the movie, I mean like the cartoon. Like, if it was more camp, I would have liked it more.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just bad.
I don't know. I'm ready
We
to
can be
rate it.
done with it.
I'm
We
ready
can
to
be
rate
done
it.
with this
Yeah,
piece
can
of
we-
shit.
ready to
Let's
bury
be
it.
done with the
Yeah.
piece of
Ready
shit.
to
Yeah.
bury it. I initially
Jimmy-
gave it 2 stars.
That's
but-
insane. You're a psychopath.
But upon further reflection, I dropped it down to 1.5. because,
You're still insane. I mean, that's still too high to me,
nah,
but okay.
I think I only have a half-star rating, 1/2 star rating in my history. I don't even remember what it was, but
The more I
not
think
that
about
bad.
this, the more it might be worse than The Room. No, it's not.
Nah.
But I'll give it
Mm,
1 star. I'll give it 1 star.
wow.
It's worse than Joker. I'll say that.
I like that movie.
I think I'll give it 1 star. Yeah.
I feel like it's like it's inoffensive enough that like it can't be half a star. Quite, it's not quite that bad, but it's
No, that's
almost
where
that bad.
I'm teetering. I'm teetering on
Yeah,
that.
it is almost that bad. I would say. I agree.
But we have another movie to talk about.
We
Yeah.
do. We do. Let me switch this over here. Wow.
was
Okay, so we
about
have another poster on the wall. Need for Speed is now dead and buried. Move over, step aside, because guess what's coming? The debut film by popular YouTuber, singer-songwriter Shane
He's a
Dawson.
singer-songwriter. I didn't know that.
No, but he probably is.
Oh.
You just be saying shit.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Shane Dawson made a film. It was called Not Cool. The movie was not cool. Again, we're drinking the haterade heavy today.
Definitely. I don't think you have to
Because
apologize for it.
no. Sometimes you do need to beat a dead horse, and you know, there's a lot of life in this horse still.
I think
So
we should start by going in a circle and saying what our exposure to Shane Dawson is, because I'll start. I
okay.
have none. I'm aware of him, or I've been aware of him. I haven't thought about him in probably like 10 years since he was relevant, but I've never really seen his videos. I've seen like people talk about his videos, but that's like the extent of it. So I have seen this movie before. For some reason, I think I saw it with my friend. I think I saw it with my friend at some point, and that was like 10 years ago. So I was aware of what we were getting into, and I will say, it doesn't really say anything positive about the movie, but I had a better time than I expected to, only because it was fun to really remember that it was actually that bad and not just like I was making it out to be worse than it was. It actually is like one of the worst movies ever. But yeah, so what have you guys seen of his?
Like I maybe have seen some videos in the past. I couldn't tell you. Like I know he is a person that exists on the internet.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm pretty much the same.
this is probably the most I've ever been exposed to his content, which was not a great start. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I was either too young for Shane Dawson. Like we're like I don't like I just missed that whole wave of YouTube. I guess at least his stuff. So I don't know.
This is where we
Um,
find out Jimmy has been a subscriber for
yeah,
20
he'll
years, and
probably
he
he'll
still follows him
I
to this day.
listen. You know how you guys are really into movies, right? I feel like I'm really into
well, I
the
was
internet
till I
stuff.
watched this.
I'm really into the internet stuff. So when Shane Dawson first published his first YouTube video, I was there. I was sending love in the comments. No, I knew who Shane Dawson was, but I never watched any of the stuff. But then when you are on YouTube enough, you kind of it all comes full circle when people just start making like downfall videos about you. So I watch a lot of them. They cover a lot of the history and yada yada yada. So I've seen a couple, but I haven't seen any recently. I just know that basically he was very popular in the beginning of YouTube, and made like sketches and shit, and then years later he would end up getting like canceled for it, basically. But in the meantime, before all that happened, he said, "Let me make a movie," and they did. They did.
Yeah. So
Unfortunately.
How did this
within
happen?
within the first within the first 2 minutes, I felt like this like thunderous cloud of existential dread just wash over me. That I was in for another hour and a half of eating my own shit jokes and like I
This is
dude, this is
2014,
He tries to
dude.
do
Poop is
the
funny.
Martin
Poop was
thing.
funny back then.
He tries to
no
do the
oh.
Martin thing. He tries to be another character that's a woman in the show and be like the funny like background character, and it's so bad, man. It's so bad. None of the scenes where he's playing the girl are funny at all, dude.
You didn't love
Oh,
him. He
Oh
just
my
screamed
none
god.
of the
stupid
scenes
ass
in this
bitch and walked
movie are
away.
funny at all.
Yeah, there is one funny scene.
There's two.
Which one?
And now I'm getting cold feet. I don't actually know if I want to say.
Go ahead. No, you
What
you
is?
started this shit. You gotta fucking
So
finish it.
I don't even know if it's funny in the way they want it to be funny, but I thought it was really funny when at the party somebody yells, Shane Dawson yells, and his line was not funny, but what happens after is funny. He yells that he got like raped or something. And then this kid walks up to a whiteboard and it says days since last rape at party, and he erases the whiteboard and writes 1. Like they have had like a problem before. I thought that was really funny. I was like, oh, that's like that's a real joke. And it caught me off guard. I was like, I'm
like,
not used to that
hints.
in this movie.
There's like hints of real jokes where I'm like, okay, they know that they can set up jokes for like potential humor. And just not like when she's blowing him through the glory hole and like breaks up with him or whatever.
Oh yeah.
None of that's funny except the part, and it's not even that funny, where she's like, "Can you hand me my Invisalign back?"
Yeah.
Like I was like, that's almost funny.
I also thought like how they edited her climbing over the stall. I was like, in a better movie, that would have been pretty funny. I mean, that would have been pretty funny. But in this movie, unfortunately, almost nothing is funny. Actually, no, nothing is funny except for the one thing.
I
will say I laughed at another bit when they were on the what do you call it, the elevator, but it's on a cable. It's rolling down the thing. They're on the thing, and then they show their butts, and then it pans over.
Yeah.
The dude pulls his cock out, and you see cock and balls, dude. That was so funny.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, that sounds like you would find it hysterical.
yeah.
So like there were a couple times where I was like, if I was younger, this would have made me laugh. But now that I'm 55 and over all of this, I'm like, wow, this is really stupid. But
I mean, I watched this when I was younger, and I still really did not think it was funny. I probably watched it whenever it came out. It was still new.
I feel so upset on your behalf that you've seen this twice in your life.
Yeah, it honestly, you have to think about how I felt when that spinner landed on this movie. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
You put it in here.
I think I probably did, but I never in a million years thought we'd actually land on it. I think I just threw a bunch of bad movies in.
You did this
I
to
really
me.
regret it. I regret it for myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so happy I made you guys suffer through this. I'm very happy.
A crisis of faith watching this movie. I was like, I can't believe I powered through it. I was like, I can't, like, oh my fucking god. Oh,
I think there's so many crazy things in this movie that it's hard to figure out what's the best thing to start with. But I think the most notable thing that just shows how insane this movie is that Shane Dawson, I guess, Jimmy, did he write the movie? I'm guessing he did. Can you look that up real quick?
I thought he won the script.
I'm gonna assume he did, but
no,
it
was written by this man Dan Schaffer. SCHOFFER.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong then. But either way, I mean, he's making the movie. Is that the impression I'm getting?
He directed it.
He directed it. He casted it, I'm guessing, partially. He casted himself, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And the whole movie, he casted him in the part that's like, he's like supposedly the cool guy, the cool, like, like bro-y, like, all these girls like him, like they can't keep their hands off him. It's like so cringe, dude. Like it's hard to watch. Every time a girl gives him a compliment, I want to throw up. It disgusts me. It's so weird. It's so weird, especially because they're playing like I don't know how old he was when they made this, but they're playing like I guess just out of high school age. He looks like he's no less than 45 years old, and he has the fucking bowl cut, the bowl Bieber haircut. Bro, fucking awful, awful. Everything about that awful. And just so the fact that he thought there's a lot of bad casting in this movie, and there's another one I want to talk about that's bad casting, but like that is awful casting. But it's even worse because he's in charge of the movie. He's making the movie, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna play the cool guy who like girls are really into." And the audience is definitely gonna believe that.
They're gonna love it.
Love that. Yeah, they're gonna love that. The other casting I don't like. I'm gonna try and think about the way to say this.
I'm gonna just do it. I'll do it.
There's a guy in the secondary like plot is this guy is in love with this girl, but there's a lot of problems with the character to begin with. He's very like he's basically a pervert. I mean,
he just wants
to say
to
the
fuck her.
least.
Like,
He
that's how
just
it's
wants to
written.
fuck her, and they
Yeah.
play it like kind of like a love story, but it's really not. He just wants to fuck her. And they become friends somehow because she wants to cheat off his test, or like the answers to the test that he has, and he wants to use her to fuck her friends. It's so disgusting and weird and whatever. But aside from that, the casting of him is like it's supposed to be the super horny guy who's like obsessed with pussy and like just straight up the guy, like all love to the guy, like power to him. You know, he gives it his all in the movie. I'm not going to say he's an awful actor or anything, but just I don't believe that man likes pussy. I just have to say it. I mean, it's bad casting. It just is bad casting, and casting is important. Okay, I mean it just is important, and I think it like not that the character is poorly written to begin with because of all the things like we said. Like he's really like it's more disturbing than it is funny, but like you cut yourself off at the knees because I immediately don't believe in the character. Like I'm not on the same page with the movie.
I'm curious where they found any of these people to do any of this.
I will say, I think the main girl tries her best. She really tries her best. She's given
like an
nothing.
Actual actor.
Is she?
Yeah.
Are they not all actual actors?
No, you know what I mean though. Like I think she's like done a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. But like that's what I mean. I mean, she seemed like a professional actress versus everybody else seems like they're just kind of like in High School Musical or something, but like with pussy jokes.
Huh. She played she did a lot of what do you call it? Anime. Isn't she Sailor Venus? Oh, you know she's the fucking in Naruto. She plays Sasuke's daughter. Sadara.
Oh, in Boruto?
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
I guess, man. I don't know.
Like,
Small world.
I hate this. I hate this. I feel bad about this. I need a palate cleanser I need to go watch like all of The Sopranos or something. Like I need like a hard reboot.
I didn't even talk about like that character that's like super weird. He's also a college kid or something, isn't he?
Yeah, he was.
And
a
he's
college
going
kid
back
in the high school.
The
He was in the
first
high
scene
school,
he's in.
walking
The
around.
first scene he's in the high school, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just visiting the old stomping grounds." He's clearly there to just try and fuck this high school girl. It's so fucking weird, man. It's so weird.
The whole thing is bizarre. The whole movie's off-putting. Like the humor is gross, and I don't mean that in a way that like the the subject matter is gross, even though it is. It's just like maliciously bad. I don't know.
No, yeah,
Like I feel like
know what
I
you
feel
mean.
like this movie is the One Ring. Like someone poured all their hate and malice into this creation
Mm,
to gain some kind
Yeah.
of dominion over me, and it worked. Like I like my spirit is broken. I
And
Gangs.
everyone in the movie is so mean for no reason. They're just
Yeah,
all mean. It's
yeah,
like
that's what I mean.
it's like
It's just shitty.
yeah, and it's like instead of jokes, they just have people being mean to each other, and they're like, laugh at this, and I'm just like, it's not funny. I don't know what to say. Like this girl calling him a cocksucker to a clearly gay man. That's not funny. It's not funny, man.
what if he's not gay?
What if we did our
Then what?
ratings and just fucking ended this mess?
Let me. No, I gotta think because I gotta think about some more things that I thought.
No, they talk about what, dude. I have to talk about this. I'm sorry. I have a laundry list of things I have to get
Oh,
off my
please.
chest right now.
Please.
They bond over what's eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh,
The long hair
yeah.
guy and the high school
Oh,
girl,
yeah.
and they
Oh.
agree. They agree on this point. I just want to say that they agree on the point that Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie is hot.
That's
the boy
insane.
was like 10 years old. What are we doing? What are we doing? That is just disgusting. Why someone wrote that down and then like 20 people read it and they're like, that's great.
Isn't that
in the
something he ended up getting in trouble for later to Shane Dawson? Like a lot of weird comments about
yeah.
underage
Oh, I don't
people
even know.
and like I know he's
Willow Smith.
oh, that's awful. Just terrible. Yeah, he's a bad person.
I'm not. I just. There's a lot of shock jock. Fucking.
No, he's a bad
2012
person. I'll
humor.
say it. I don't care.
I don't know. I don't know.
Good people don't make movies like not cool.
That's true. I can stand by that. I can stand by that.
That's true.
They do a Tebow Neal. That was a jump scare. He does the Tebow Neal in Heinz Field. I almost
cock. That wasn't a jump scare to you.
I didn't even notice that. I think I was so desensitized.
Like normally, like
I don't even remember the scene that happens, and I think I was just so out of it. I really don't remember that at all.
Normally, like a bad movie invigorates me, and I'm like I don't have energy to talk about it. But like this, like sucked out a part of me and killed it. I just both of these movies did. This was the worst double feature. I got nothing.
I have something else. I'm sorry. I have something else. I have to another thing. The same scene. They're in the football field.
Oh,
and and out of nowhere, I guess it's to like make him more sympathetic. I don't know why they do this. They're like, they reveal his. I don't even know how they reveal his mom died of cancer, and they're kind of a little sad about it, and then they're like, but let's not even talk about it, and then they kind of like, and it never comes up again. And it's like, why was that even in the movie? What did it add to the movie? It added nothing. Nothing to his character. He didn't change. She didn't change based on, like, it just, I guess it was to make him more sympathetic. It's kind of a cheap way to do that. Really, really weird. I thought that whole thing was really weird to me. I don't know how you guys felt about that, but
I like noticed it and was like, oh, is that going to be something?
It's not.
But then,
It's not at all.
I honestly, like, watching the rest of the movie, forgot it even happened.
It's almost like in The Room when the old woman's like, I definitely have breast cancer.
It's
almost like that.
It's official.
This movie had a budget of $800,000 somehow. That's actual money laundering. And it grossed. Give it a guess.
How much money it made?
Yeah.
$1 million.
Probably, maybe a little over $1 million.
How would you feel if I told you it grossed $36,000?
That's hilarious. That's fucking hysterical.
So that was that.
Good.
And they never made another movie again.
Is that
At the
true?
end,
Like, didn't he make more movies after this? Did he not?
yeah, I think he made one after
Um,
this, but it was like a YouTube movie or something.
He makes a
I
lot
think
of
it was
like
straight to YouTube.
yeah, he makes a lot of straight to YouTube short films, and then
I think he did do a full feature length again, but I think it was on YouTube. I saw a video about it at some point, like many years ago, so I forget now, but I'm pretty sure he did.
His Wikipedia says that he was in stuff in It Gets Worse, but it was a short film. So
Yeah. Well, I don't hold your breath for that episode because I'm not doing this again.
did you guys? How did you guys watch this? I had to fucking give this guy $1.99 to rent it.
Oh, I did not pay for this. You should
Nope,
not have.
me
I
neither.
sent you a link. I sent you a link
Oh,
where the
did you?
movie you could have watched it for free.
Yeah, that's where
I
it.
watched it on. I didn't watch it with the. I sent them a link on Dailymotion, and it had like Saudi subtitles or something. I didn't watch it on there. There was some like 1, 2, 3 movies type website I found it on.
Well, I'm an ethical hooper. Shane Dawson, technically $36,002. You're welcome.
Oh.
Also, he looks nothing like his sister. Why? Like,
Yeah,
why?
the whole, like I said, the whole casting is trash. All of it.
Yeah. Do you think he looks
There's a
better
point-
with the Bieber hair or without the Bieber hair?
Dude, are you kidding? Nobody looks good with that hair.
It was a product of its time.
No, man. He's like he had to be pushing for,
I think you could.
and
pull
he
it
had
off.
that haircut.
I couldn't pull it off.
How old? Can you look up how old was he when it came out? That movie.
Let's see. Shane Dawson. Let's just say
I'm gonna bet he
this
was like
released
38.
in 2014. He
He's
was
37
born
now.
in a-
Damn, dude, he was.
88,
That means he was like 25, 26.
something like that.
That's crazy.
88, 2008.
I apologize. I take it back. He was probably the right age to play that age.
No,
but
like 25, 26.
he just didn't look. He
I don't
looked
know.
like he was in his 40s. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at him. I'm like, you look like not Tobey Maguire when Spider-Man came out. You look like Tobey Maguire now.
That one guy with the glasses, man, does not. I don't know.
Scary, bro.
Low
Scary
key. Hold on.
hours.
Low key. Honestly,
He reminded me of you, Jim.
some of the best. He has the most charisma of the film. When he was in that
I
dress,
agree.
he was working it.
I agree. It's not him. It's not the person. It's
Yeah.
not the actor. It's the character. 100%. I agree with you. There's a point in this movie where Shane Dawson's words, "I love engagement parties," and I don't think I've ever heard that sentence said ever in my life. Why would that even be a thing that you love? You know what I mean? It's just like you can say I love parties. Like that befuddled me. Genuinely befuddled me when he said that.
You didn't think it
and
was
then-
funny when he was pooping outside of his ex-girlfriend's house?
No, that was also disturbing. That was
Dude, I could have watched this on
That was
fucking
scary.
Netflix. I could have watched
Did
this
you-
on Netflix.
no, it's not on Netflix. I checked.
Damn.
They're lying.
Oh,
And
unavailable.
then at
on
the
advanced
end-
supported plan. Huh.
The end of the movie, they have this party at their dad's record store, and I guess it's like the high school kids and like kid and some of the older kids all together, and they're having fun. They're having a party. They're drinking. They're having a good time. And the dad comes back, and the girl's like, "Dad, I'm so sorry. You know, blah blah blah." Like normal reaction, like she just got caught. And the dad's like, "It's okay." He says something like, "It's okay. It's beautiful." And I'm just like, this 70-year-old man came back to his place of business, saw a bunch of underage kids drinking, and was like, "Yes, Yes,
This
I
is
love
tough.
this.
This
This
is
is
tough.
perfect. This is perfect. Just awful. Everything about this. At what I said about Need for Speed, it's almost worse than The Room, and I was joking. This is worse than The Room. It's way worse than The Room.
Yes. Oh, this is
To
worse
me.
than the room.
Not
No.
even close. It's worse. Like Tommy Wiseau, for better or worse,
Had passion.
I feel he is a real filmmaker. He doesn't make good films, but he has artistic vision. This is a pile of fucking dog shit. Dog shit. Just straight up dog shit. Like, this is proof that, like, everyone like, people think they watch movies and they're like, oh, I could write that. You know, I could write something better than that. I could make a movie better than that. This is fucking proof that no, you sitting at home, no, you can't. Don't try. Don't try. Because you will ruin my night. Because I will have to watch your piece of shit. I will sit there and I will, out of respect for the filmmaker, I will sit there the entire time and it will kill me. And I want to die, man. This was awful. Awful. But I'm glad I made you guys watch it.
Thank you.
This took something out of me. It really did. It really took it out of me, guys. I need like a cold shower.
My God. Oh, it's so bad, dude. I kind of want to ask you guys,
No, I'm
but
done.
I don't even know what to
I'm done.
ask.
I'm done.
Hold on,
I'm
real
tapped
quick. Jimmy, give me like 4 or 5 highlights for you, or like 3 or 4, or like 1 or 2. Just give me one, anything.
Honestly, I keep having to go back to when that dude put his cock on the window. And the same, I believe it's the same.
Oh
Which
my God,
I don't know.
dude,
We could probably get into
can't.
like, yeah, I don't know why they really like did black people like that. They were like, let's just make this black guy.
Oh yeah, dude, I
homeless,
didn't even talk about
make
that.
him eat his
Oh,
own
I was gonna
poop,
talk about it.
show
Yep.
his cock. What was up with
They
that?
are. Is it
And
like
then,
it's not just
even the
me?
Indian
They are kind
guy,
of
they were
weird.
like, let's just make this the most like absurdist Indian guy, or like the Latina getting her baby's ears pierced at 2 days old. It was like the extreme. Any minority gets like the extreme stereotype.
Yeah. You get a sense of what the movie is like 5
Yeah.
seconds in. Like, I think one of the quote unquote jokes of the movie is like this big black girl is dancing on this white guy, and I think it's supposed to be like funny or something.
Dark meat.
It's like a text, and it's dude. I was just
This movie had like kind of a
shell shocked.
really weird attitude towards people of color that
I keep trying to throw it up to the times of like 2014.
in 2014.
Listen,
2014,
go on
we're
Vine.
gonna
King
talk
Batch.
about
King
I
Batch
think
made an
those
entire.
are, if anything, not the times that you would expect stuff
King
like
Batch
this.
made his entire career off of doing black stereotypes on Vine.
Who
And
did?
many others. King Batch. You don't know King Batch?
No,
What about
who
D
the fuck is
Storms?
that guy?
What about
Dude,
Curtis
where-
Lepore?
what?
You don't know about Vine like that. Come on, man.
I don't know any of these fucking
Dude,
Noah
you're
guys.
Beck?
the most, like, you inhabit the shittiest parts of the internet.
That's true, but somebody has to do it. Somebody has to watch Kai Sinet's Streamer
No,
University.
go read more books, dude.
I have been. That's why I've been.
Go watch
Kai
more
Cenat
movies.
has been too. He figured
Kai
it out. He's
Cenat-
like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna read books.
It was honestly so brave of him to show that he can't read in front of everybody to help them also inspire them to read. It was really cool.
Low
of him.
key, true. I don't know anything about it, but true.
He can't read,
Power to him.
but you know, he's got
It's
more.
good. We can
he's
better
got more
ourselves.
AMPs. He's got more bands than me.
How
Kai
can I
Cenat,
better
please put
myself
me in
if I'm
Streamer
busy watching
University
Not
too.
Cool by Shane Dawson?
Yeah, better than Shane Dawson.
Now because you've learned something, Christian. You've learned
Mhm.
that you are better than these people.
I 100% am better than these people.
You've learned. That's what you've learned. You've learned to some self-love today. That's
All
what
right,
you've learned.
Good.
I'm gonna fucking pump the brakes here. I think I've had enough of this.
What about the bus driver that like wanted to watch these kids fuck? Does
How's he
anybody
still
remember that?
fucking going?
He just kept going.
The bus
you
driver.
know?
Oh yeah, it's Shane Dawson again.
Was
He's
it?
he's doing Martin again. He's doing Martin. He's playing in Martin. Martin would play he also played like a female character, and it was a very funny character. And Shane Dawson saw that and was like, "Let me try and do
Be
that."
for
And
real.
it does not work at all. It's like this
Be for
weird
real.
bit where he's like a bus driver, and the bus driver's really horny and wants to see the kids fuck. But one of the kids is
Ah.
fucking in high school, dude. Like,
Ah.
I don't. It's just
Yeah.
weird.
That's all. I'm also tapping out. So this is all you now. If you want to keep going.
I think I covered everything. Yeah, I think I got everything. I hit the Tebow, hit the cancer, hit the weird guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I'm tapping out too.
Good.
Good.
I have more I could say, but I don't want to. It doesn't deserve the time.
I gave it A star.
I didn't even log it on Letterboxd because I was too embarrassed to
Can't you
admit I've
do,
seen
like, a
this more
private
than
one?
once.
Can't you like do it but not show
I
everybody?
don't think so. Well, I can not log it. I can just rate it, and I've done that. If I were to rate it, because I can't give it 0, I would give it half a star, and I do think it's maybe, if not the worst movie I've ever seen, it's one of the 5. I would say one of the 5 worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
What a big accomplishment, Shane Dawson. Big ups.
I'm giving this movie half a star. Utterly despicable and trash.
Stunning and brave. I'm glad the viewers. I'm glad you are here to wallow in the poo with us. Wallow in it.
Don't watch this movie.
Maybe
Don't
eat
watch
it a
this
little
movie.
bit. Yeah. That's the beauty of the wheel. That's the beauty of the podcast. Sometimes we cover some really good movies, some really, really good movies, some critically acclaimed movies, some movies that change the way that you perceive the world. And then sometimes you get Shane Dawson's debut film, Not Cool, or Jesse Pinkman driving around in a Mustang. Anywho, while I load up the wheel to pick whatever God has
We
decided
have to do it
send us.
twice, right?
Do we?
Because it's 2 movies.
I'm down with
We
that.
can. Yeah.
So, if you guys want to talk about things that you've seen, in the meantime, viewers, this would be a great time to subscribe, click the links to go to the other things, look at the letterboxes, maybe listen to another podcast after you've been done listening to the rest of this one. So yeah, if you guys want to start that.
I haven't seen much this month. I've been caught up with other things. But I have watched a few things. I watched Disclosure Day, the new Steven Spielberg movie. And I guess, I don't know if you guys plan on watching it. I won't spoil anything, but I will just say, GOAT is washed, and it is official. GOAT is washed. That movie does everything a Spielberg movie does everything you would expect a Spielberg movie to do, and is still not good. So that's how you know he's washed. And it's written by what's his name? Guy who wrote Jurassic Park. So I went in, I was like, okay, this one might actually be good, because I haven't liked a Steven Spielberg movie in like 20 years. And so I was like, oh, I'm going in with an open mind. David Cope, and he wrote Spider-Man, he wrote Jurassic Park, he wrote Mission Impossible, he wrote Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny, which I liked. Actually, I'm in the minority. I liked that movie. He did write Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Rebirth, which I didn't like, but everybody makes mistakes. So I went in with an open mind, but like, dude, GOAT is washed. That's all I have to say. And then I saw Hoppers, the animated movie. That was pretty good. I like that movie. It's fun. It's cute. And it feels like a Disney movie, which is good. I feel like they release a lot of slop, so it's nice. I don't watch everything anymore because I'm a fucking adult, but it's nice when I do tap in to see, like, there are still some good movies that they're making over there. And then the last thing I watched is True West, which is like it's really a play, but it was recorded for like a movie with John Malkovich and what's his name? Fucking Gary Sinise. And that was really good. I highly recommend. I think you can watch it for free on YouTube. So yeah. That's it.
I saw Obsession. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I think it's getting a little bit too much glaze, but it was good. And I saw the Spider-Man Noir series, which I did quite enjoy. And like Rob, I've been a little preoccupied with other stuff, so I haven't seen a whole lot recently. But those two I both enjoyed. I was planning on seeing Toy Story 5 at some point. I don't know if I'll get around to seeing it in theaters, though.
All that stuff I just wait for streaming now. Every Disney movie, pretty much, unless it's like a Marvel movie that I'm dying to see, like I don't know, Spider-Man or something, I'll usually. So.
All right, to the wheel.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm alive. I read books now, so I read Catcher in the Rye again. Disappointed. Didn't learn anything. Thought I was gonna learn more. He's still just a little bitch. I read a book about like it was like a, what do you call it when it's not psychology, but it's like the study of people and their behaviors. Sociology.
Anthropology.
I was gonna say
something like that.
anthropology too.
Basically, like the idea of how high performing groups work and the tools and stuff that they do to make great things. So like they talk a lot about Pixar and like their movie making process, to circle it back to the podcast. They talk about their like movie process, and they basically they'll like make a movie, and then they have lots of meetings about picking apart the movie, and it makes it better. And they say a lot of the time the start of the film and the finished product is so radically different, and that's just something that's a little something interesting. Like they said, Up specifically, they were like, yeah man, this shit was fucking ass. And we changed it around completely. So that was an interesting little tidbit to learn. And then movie wise, not a lot. I've been watching TV. I watched the new Baki series. They dropped some new episodes. I watched that. That's about it. So we got our wheel here, and our wheel determines the next movie that we spin that we watch and review for the podcast. Pretty simple. We're gonna do 2 spins. I forgot to show you guys, share my screen so you guys can get involved.
Yet have we?
Here we go.
I can't even.
What do we got?
I can't even see.
Ninja Turtles.
Hey,
What
let's
happened?
go.
We picked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, crazy! Let's go, dude.
So when I had to plug these in manually, so I kind of don't remember if there was a specific movie. I'm thinking
like which one?
I'm thinking the old.
Yeah,
one,
probably
right?
the old one. But
yeah,
which one? The first or the second one? We'll have to probably decide that.
Gonna leave that one up to you because you're the turtle guy.
I might be the turtle guy, unfortunately.
Huh.
And I would say we'll start with the first one.
Okay, it's been decided we will be watching the first. Was it the first ever Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie? Or
There was the cartoon before it, I believe. But
I actually
I
just
think this
now
is
Yeah,
the
the
get
card.
cartoon.
why they say TMNT. It's so much better than that mush mouth that I just gave y'all. All right, we're moving it. And we're going to spin one more time. I don't remember what Champions is.
I have no idea what that is. That's
Neither,
definitely
neither
not
do
mine.
I. This wheel.
Champions movie.
This is definitely some Jimmy Slop.
Well-
we're gonna watch a Woody Harrelson movie.
Oh, this one. Okay.
What is it?
It's a comedy drama film directed by Bobby
Oh.
Farley.
Is that the bird? What's her name? Caitlin Olsen?
She's in it.
She's in this?
Yeah.
Sweet D.
And the Ghostbusters guy?
Who's the Ghostbuster guy?
Ernie Hudson, that's his name.
All right, I could live with that. That sounds like not.
I'm not
as
gonna lie,
bad.
this looks harmless, so I'm okay with I'm okay with it.
anything is better than
Just like
Reservoir.
literally anything after those two.
Yeah, and Woody
yeah.
Harrelson's in
It's
it. I
better
mean,
than where
like,
we
come
were.
on, how bad could it be?
Yeah. So any last words before we end this and never remember this ever happened?
I want to fight Shane Dawson in front of the White House.
And I'm sponsoring the event.
I will be there.
You'll be the president.
I'm
Lupo.
gonna sit there and eating pooping from the cup.
See,
got-
see your delivery much better. I can. If you were in that movie, I would have.